concerning Nigeria, concerning our social, economic, political, and religious lives. Even our sport life. We discuss everything both locally and internationally, everything that concerns us as citizens, as members of this organization, or of this society, and members of and citizens of this country. I remember myself, LESPUS, I am Alex Posimi, and with me on the show today is...
Thank you, Posimi. I still remain my humble self, Adenipekun, Afolabi, your prince
on the show. The prince on the show is here with me as well as myself. And before we move on today, I want to very specially thank the executive producer of Esteem Radio Vision in person of the King Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and the producer, our producer here in person of Prince Adenipekun Afolabi, and the man behind the button today in person of Ayomi. Fine boy, looking sexy. All right, esteemed navigators, like I said earlier, on the CONFAB we talk about things that concerns us, that concerns the citizenry, that concerns our economic, political, social, and religious lives as members of this country and as members of the world as a whole. So everything that concerns the country, everything even on the international scene, everything that's what we concern ourselves with on the CONFAB here at Esteem Radio Vision. And moving into the program for today, we shall be discussing first a communique released by Peter Obi, of course, the former presidential aspirant under the Labour Party. He has come out to debunk the news of pictures flying around that concerns him. There was a picture of him and Donald Trump, and there was another picture of him and MC Olomo. He has come out to debunk this picture or this event that they never existed. He has not seen Trump in the recent times, and he has never made that kind of visit to MC Olomo. Now it begs the question for us to ask, why is there even anything like this aimed at him? Why are people, or why is there anything like this making the rounds while they are not true? What is the end aim? What do people who are perpetrating such news or such news, what do they aim to get? What do they aim to achieve with stuff like this? How do you understand this?
Okay, thank you, Lex. Looking at the pictures circulating around the country on the social media that Peter Obi visited the president Donald Trump and the so-called former NURTW chairman MC Olomo. At this present situation, with the situation that we find ourselves in the country, looking at Peter Obi is a public figure.
Yeah.
Let me say that he's a public figure
and a private citizen.
And
must not forget
one
that.
thing I want you to understand is that looking at the last general election, when you look at the last general election, after the incumbent president,
yes,
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Peter Obi is what people think that, okay, maybe if not Tinubu, it will be Peter Obi.
Yeah.
Even not even Atiku.
Yes.
Now, people now look at him that for him to cross carpet from the Labour Party to the ADC now, aiming to contest again. All eyes on him. Even if Peter Obi sat in his own privacy, people will try to get what he's doing because they want to know, okay, is there any strategies that he is getting?
Brilliant. I remember there was a time he went to visit the former president Goodluck Jonathan, and the media was running agog. They were like, what did they discuss? And both of them came out and did not say anything. They just said it was a peaceful conversation and we talked about Nigeria.
Most of the media personnel that you mentioned that they want to know what is happening. Some politicians
are pushing them. Absolutely.
Okay, please, we want you to do your fact. The fact findings about this particular person. We want to know what are the strategies that he is trying to put in place,
or they are likely to use.
Yes, to use for the next general election. 2027. Now, saying this about him, people want, the so-called the politician, they want Nigerians to see Peter Obi as someone who is self-interest. That is why they are after him, that okay, he paid a visit to Donald Trump, and they want to see that okay, with that
maybe he's trying to curry the favor of the president of the United States.
Of the United States, like okay, look at the Abiola, during the period of Abiola, Moshood Abiola Kashimawo. Immediately they apprehend Abiola. The first media that pick up what is happening, is the BBC. That is the BBC. They are the one who pick up what is happening. That okay, Abiola, we were aware that something is happening in your country. What is that thing? Abiola now informed them that okay, you know what? With what we are saying now, I don't know where I'm heading to, but they have take me probably maybe to the what is it called? Probably to the so-called the Aso Rock. Then maybe that is where they are taking him to. And BBC, if not because of the BBC, no one will know the whereabouts of Abiola, what is happening then. You get it?
Yes.
Now, the Nigerian politician now look at it that maybe Peter Obi want to have a pre-meeting with the United States President Donald Trump, so that if there is anything against him in the next general election, they will be of help to him. Maybe that is why. And to MC Oluomo, they believe that okay, for this period, even for the ruling party to write off MC Oluomo as the chairman of the NURTW in the Lagos State, they know that okay, maybe something is fixing, that they want to know okay, maybe there's some things that is hidden, and maybe Peter Obi want to visit him to have his own favor ahead of the what is it called, the next general election. And looking at the Peter Obi as someone who is focused. About his own ambition. They will be looking at him that okay, let's find a means so that this man will not be able to chase us away from the Aso Rock. That is their plan. You get it? Now, I'm not surprised that what they are saying about him,
people are all over him.
That they want to know maybe he is trying to put some how should I use the techniques or the strategies to win the 2027 general election. That is why they are after him, and coming out to debunk the rumor that okay, I've never been to Donald Trump, none. Visiting what is it called, the MC Oluomo. I think that is the right thing for him to do, because now social media of this day, especially
you have to be careful,
especially the so-called AI.
There's nothing the AI cannot generate these days.
Even if you want AI to have you and your wife when you are in your privacy, AI will show it to the public. That is why I want to say to Nigerians that not everything that
we see online should we
believe.
Let me quickly just read some of the things he put out on X. He said part of the things he mentioned. He said these fabrications highlight the persistent dangers of fake news and disinformation in our society. They are not only misleading but desperately designed to confuse, misguide, and distract the public. Nigerians and the international community must remain vigilant, verify information before sharing, and resist the culture of propaganda that undermines truth and integrity. For the avoidance of doubt, if I had such meetings, I would have personally made them public on my X handle. My politics has never been about seeking praise or cheap publicity. It is about confronting the real problems of Nigeria and working towards solution grounded in integrity, accountability, and transparency. I think that's a profound statement from Obi, making sure to set the naysayers right, straight, and to ensure that they don't they don't bring disrepute to his name. And before we move forward, let's go on a very short break. You're welcome back from that very short break. It has been the CONFAB on Esteem Radio Vision, and it has been myself, LEXPSIMI, and the Prince on the show. So far this morning, we've been able to talk about the pictures or the news that has been making rounds on the internet about Peter Obi and how he has come out on X to debunk such news, making sure to set naysayers straight that this is not him, this is not what he does, and he has not done anything like that in recent time. Now we're going to move straight to the news that have been making rounds for a long time, and that's the rancor between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senator Godswill Akpabio. I think they had their fracas over a period of time, and Senator Natasha was suspended.
Up to 7 months.
Yes, up to 7 months now, and Senator Natasha was suspended, and she was just reintroduced into her office. I think yesterday or day before yesterday.
That should be day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. With that, she had been cleared by a court of law to say that she was wrongfully suspended and she should resume her office immediately. So she has resumed her office, and she has made a public post, right, saying that you can only in the face of oppression, the only thing you can do as a good citizen of the nation is to stand up and make sure your voice is heard. She said it is good to put institutions to rest. No one is more Nigerian than us. Senator Akpabio is not more of a senator than I am, and he treated me like I was his servant. We cannot cower in the face of injustice. Even though I was suspended illegally, I effectively carried out my duties as a senator of Kogi Central because I do not want them to suffer neglect. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, senator representing Kogi Central. Yeah, so that is a statement put out by Senator Natasha, and a lot of people, a lot of well-wishers and friends and fans, they've been very happy about this news, making sure, trying to say that she has been vindicated at the end of the day, that she eventually won. But this is the question I would like to ask this morning. Before our suspension, yeah, she had a fracas with the speaker, or the Senate president rather. She had a fracas with the Senate president. There were a lot of accusations that were going back and forth from Natasha to Akpabio, from Akpabio to Natasha, and a lot of that. And eventually, we saw that the two of them, we saw that what is seen to us as lay people who don't belong to that house was that we saw a lot of high-handedness. As far as I'm concerned, I felt it was high-handedness. You needed to make a statement as the Senate president to suppress a voice that stood against you, or that was standing against you. So she was suspended based on some sitting arrangements in the house and all of that, something that usually do not cause any reason for suspension, right? So the question I'm going to ask you first this morning is this: what do you think of this issue, right? I mean, let us do a summary of how it started and where we are right now. What do you think of this issue? Did it also seem to you like it's a situation of high-handedness, showing political power, and all of those things, or it was just punishing an offensive or an erring child?
Okay, thank you, Lex. Let's trace the antecedent of this issue. You know, this what baffled me most about the Senator Afolabi is that I think this scenario or this issue has happened to him before.
Mm.
During the period of, I mean, the terms of former Senate President Bukola Saraki, same thing happens to Akpabio. Akpabio fought for the seat that, okay, you don't need to change my seat. Why? Then, and Senator Bukola Saraki, not because of that,
Suspend him.
suspend him, but he believed that he have his own right,
Of course, to
ahead
opinion,
to his own
right
person,
to exist in the house.
everything,
Yes.
and everything just go down that period. Now it is now your turn, and a female senator indeed, not your male senator. I mean, the senator
Your
that
fellow.
you are of the same gender, the opposite sex. And the woman now said, okay, why did you change my seat suddenly without being informed? And he raised the order 10 of the house that, okay, as far as house is concerned, the Senate house is concerned, that order 10 supersede anything. It means that if any senator raised order 10, it means something need to be heard, something important than what is going on. I think as the Senate president who knows his own duty should give room for that person to speak his or her mind that, okay, what is happening. Now the woman is now saying, okay, you cannot change my seat without being informed. Just for me to get to the chamber, I discovered that you
My
changed
seat
my
has been
seat.
changed.
Why? What for?
What's your reason?
Yes, what is the reason?
There should be probable cause.
Yes, and for him, for I mean, for her to ask such question, I don't think that is too much. But because of the rift between
them.
Before the plenary, that is why the Senate president have to, I mean,
Use veto power.
Use veto power. I don't want to use veto power. Let me say his super ego that I'm the Senate president here.
When I talk, you listen.
Oh, you listen, but forgetting that who made you Senate president is the senator. Out of 109 senators that we have,
he became the president
you
because they
became
voted.
the president because they voted for you. Now, those that you see as your colleagues, because your colleagues is just that you have the opportunity to be at the Senate president seat. Now, looking at the situation, you now said, okay, because of this, and just because you have the support of some senators, maybe probably they want to punish Natasha. You know, Natasha is a I can call it an activist senator. Yes, she's an activist senator.
Same as the senator of Abuja. What's her name again? Ireti Kingibe.
Yes, you know, Natasha. What if the woman sees something that is going on in that house? She will stood up on her feet to say no,
and correct it.
That this is not,
which is the way it should be for everybody.
Yes, that is her own lifestyle. She will not like you cheating others, and just because they know that, okay, she's a kind of person that she doesn't take nonsense. Okay, this is an avenue to bring down her wings. That, okay, she's now growing wings. Okay, let us bring down her wings. That is.
But let me quickly add this question: what do you think this poses for the disciplinary actions or measures or powers of the Senate House. If the Senate that is supposed to be that is supposed to be
the
making
institution
moves,
to make
institution to make motions to make sure that even our legislative and judiciary arms are the executive and judiciary arms are well checked. If they can make use this kind of powers that the judiciary can still find faults in and rescind the power, what does that bode, what does that say about their
that
disciplinary powers?
no, that is the shame on the legislative arm of government that we have in Nigeria. Why did I say that? Is because you know you that's supposed to put things in order. It is now that the judiciary arms of government that now put your own house in order for you. It means you are not worthy to be should I use the word father or the landlord, because you cannot control your house and you want to control someone's house. It means why okay, now look at the whole scenario after the whole bulu bala and bala bulu. you know it is now the judiciary arms of government that settle the matter for you, that okay, the action that you take is wrong. Imagine, just imagine what you know yourself that the
It's
action
wrong.
is wrong, but just
But
because
because you
want
just wanted to flex your muscle.
you want to punish her, so you want her to know that you are there, you want
You
her
are
to
the
know
president.
that you are the president. You want
The number 3 in the country.
now, even with the whole scenario in Osun, I'm not happy with Senator Adenipekun, but I have to say this, I have to give kudos to him, because there was a time that he stood up from the plenary that now the issue of Senator Natasha, that every media houses now see as something important, should be something that they should settle amicably
In-house.
within the house, rather than taking it to the general public. He said, I want he like I may not get his word right, but what he said to the Senate president is that he wants Senate president to swallow his ego
And do the right thing.
do the right thing, because it will be a shame on the legislative arms of government if this thing is not the issue is not settled.
Sorted.
He called for the settlement. That is for the Senator Adenipekun as elder person
in the house.
among the in the legislative.
But before we round up on this topic, let me ask this final question. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has come out to say she does not owe anybody an apology. She believes she's in her rights and she's not going to apologize to anyone, because some people have been suggesting that she should apologize and move on. But personally, I feel like if I was the one that the court just ruled in my favor, definitely it means I'm in the right.
Yes,
it means
you
I'm
don't-
right.
you don't need
It means
to-
I don't have to apologize to anybody. If there's anyone who needs to apologize, it has to be them, to me. I should be the one accepting the apology.
you know-
But I want to use it to ask this question, right? Do you think, maybe considering our political position, considering maybe our political future and a lot of other considerations that we might want to consider, do you think it is in our space or is in our rights to apologize?
With the institution that we are talking about, the institution in question, to me, Senator Natasha Akpoti does not owe anyone an apology. If the court vindicates you that you are in the right position and you go ahead to
Apologize.
You go ahead apologizing for people that I'm so sorry for my
Action.
my action.
It means you never believed in the ruling of the court.
It means you never believe in the ruling of the court, because the court vindicated you that okay, you
are within your rights.
You are within your rights. What you did is right. And going to your complainant, or how will I put it, because Senator Natasha is the plaintiff, you now go to your defendant that my defendant, I'm sorry that I took you to the court of law.
Why would you do that?
You are bringing down the ruling of
the court
of the court
and reducing
like
the
she
power.
like she said, she said she owes no one
An
an
apology,
apology,
which is true.
which is true. But for if it is not the legislative institution or whatever, or I don't see anything wrong if they can use that one as a family, that okay, I know you are my, you are my uncle, or you are my colleague, and this and this, and they just laughed it out that okay, it's because of this, let's settle this rift, and let our friendship, or
Continue.
the family relationship, because both of them, both of their family, they are in a relationship. Because if someone can be celebrating birthday, and you and your husband take a move to celebrate with such persons, it means there is something binding the two families together. Now if they want, if they want the family relationship to continue, that one is not for the public consumption. You understand? That is why I said Senator Natasha, like she said, that she owes no one an apology. That is true.
All right, thank you very much, Afolabi, for your contribution so far. This has been eye-opening, this has been engaging, this has been informative, and this has been like a learning curve for a lot of us. So, before we round up on the confab this morning, I want us to take this very important topic, and it's going to be in the world of sports. The Daniel Alves, he was a legend for Barcelona, he was a legend for Brazil. He was, after his retirement, he was accused of rape by an unknown woman, right? And at the end of it, he was sentenced to 4.5 years imprisonment, and after serving like 18 months, it was considered, or it was found not guilty, and now he has been released. In the process, he lost his he was worth 30 million pounds as at retirement, but he has lost almost everything. He's wallowing in lawsuits. He lost his deal with Puma, and was it Puma or Adidas? But he lost his deal with one of these top brands want to be with, of course. So now he has been released, found completely not guilty, due to the fact that they don't have enough the only reason he was convicted was due to report from the accuser, and now the court has checked again and has decided, no, this is not this person is not guilty, because all we had on him was just the information from one person, from the accuser. No evidence, no pictorial or video evidence, no chart, or no substantial evidence. Now this begs the question to ask, right? The discussion about this or around this might not be from a sporting stand view or point of view, but I want us to look at it. You're a psychologist, right? And in the world presently, as far as marriage is concerned, and losing who loses the most in a marriage, men have been at the receiving end of such. And it's not even only Dani Alves that has suffered this kind of fate. Cristiano Ronaldo has suffered such, Neymar has suffered such, and a lot of footballers have suffered such, right? Wrong accusation by women who probably just wanted to get money out of them and all of that. And let's not forget that Dani Alves lost his family, lost his marriage because of this. The wife has filed for divorce, and the divorce has been finalized. So my question is this: in a situation like this where the man has everything to lose, and even up to now, the woman who accused Alves is not known. Is unknown. So why? First of all, I want to ask, why is it that does it look like the institution or the rule, the law, is rigged against man, that he has to be guilty before proving innocent? And naturally you have to be innocent until proven guilty. But men have to be guilty until proven innocent. Why is it like that? And then, if that's the case, what do you think should be done, especially to protect men when stuff like this happen? And third, what should be the punishment? Because personally I feel like if you as a woman can accuse a man wrongly, or can accuse a man at all, then it means you have enough evidence. And if you don't have enough evidence or you cannot prove it, then it means you should serve the same punishment as that man should have served. If that man is supposed to have been killed by death by hanging or death by whatever, then you should also serve that punishment because you accused him wrongly. What do you think of this? Let's just have your opinion.
Okay. Firstly, I want to say this to that Daniel, that you see, he's just a victim of circumstances. Now, what what is going on in the whole world right now is that some people want to enrich themselves
from the sweat of others.
What they don't work for, they want to be enjoying in it. Now, and they know that even throughout the world, nowhere you will mention that a woman was raped, that the judge will not be in support of that woman, because rape.
In fact, it's not even the judge alone. Everybody once you hear, oh, I was raped, everybody starts, there's this natural feeling towards women for us to protect them, and
people will be sympathizing with them, and you see people protesting that, okay, no, we no go agree. How will you rape
a human being? Yeah.
No, it is not allowed. And if it is the woman that raped men, no one will know. No one will know, because men, we are the one killing ourselves. Let me put it that way. Instead of us to speak out, we cover a lot of things in tears. That is why I'm saying the men are killing themselves. If the woman can speak up, men should be able to speak up. Now, looking at this issue now, the woman who accused him, she knows, but she wants to have a kind of sympathy from people, so that people will be able to assist her, or to support her. And now the so-called our judiciary institution throughout the world, we should put aside the emotion and let's face the reality.
Facts.
The facts. Now, okay.
Verifiable facts.
Yes, that should be very. God bless you for that word. If you want to rule on such matter, let there be thorough investigation before ruling. Don't be in haste, because this is a woman matter and this is this. No one is supporting rape. If you rape in some country, is dead by hanging. Straight, because how will you have a carnal knowledge of your fellow human being without consent? Without our consent, it is not welcome anywhere in the world. Now, let's look at what the man have already lose, or should I use lost, because the assets. Okay, the company that I want to have a deal with him, no one will want to be addressed or seen with a convicted person. Now, either genuinely or ungenuinely, his name is.
Yeah, of course, he's a convict already, ex-convict.
He's an ex-convict now. Looking at this, I think the country need to compensate him. They need to compensate him, and the company that he wants to have a deal with, now they know that, okay, this is not the real things about him. They only use the forceful accusation against him. I think they should go back to their drawing board and taking him back. And even the should I use the correctional center of that particular country should made him as an ambassador to preach to the people outside that okay, if for the fact that you find yourself in the correctional center, that doesn't mean that is your end. Even you are there wrongly, a day is coming that the justice will prevail, that you will have your way out of the correctional center. I think if the correctional center can make him as their ambassador now, like the company that he lost the contract with will be able to call him back that okay, now we understand what is happening.
But I think what I'm just going to say about this is the fact that a lot of the time when stuff like this happen, what has been lost cannot be regained. It's They are hardly regained.
No,
They are hardly regained.
He can regain it.
That we can only pray with Danny Alves this morning or this afternoon that whatever he has lost, God should help him regain it. And the lady, I'm very particular about the lady that accused him. That the lady should be found and the lady should be dealt with according to the law.
I believe
according to the law.
I
hope
she
that
cannot
happens.
escape that, so
I hope that happens.
To caution
Others from forcefully accusing others. Forcefully accusing others. Anyways, dear Steam Navigators, this is where we are going to draw the curtain on the CONFAB this morning. We've been able to talk about some of the topics, some of the trending topics that concerns us as a country, as a nation, and we've been able to dissect them with all thanks to Afolabi Adenipekun, the prince on the show, and it has been myself, Posimi. Special thanks to the executive producer, in person of the King Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and the producer, Mr. Adenipekun, Prince Adenipekun Afolabi, the man behind the button, Ayomikun AY for short. Fine boy, no pimple. Number 4.
I want to caution you
Number 4.
So that will not be angry with you that giving his position to another person.
No, I did not do that. Number 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for riding with us. Thank you very much for sharing, for liking, for being a part of the progress, of being a part of the program. We thank you, we appreciate you. And until we come your way again on the CONFAB from Esteem Radio Vision, we say that as you go about your day today, please ensure you do not drink and drive. Please stay safe. Please look out for others. Be your brother's keeper, and the Lord will always guide our steps. Until we meet again, bye for now.